Hello everyone, welcome back to English Gurukul. Today we are going to learn very important model dialogue. All of you have seen that a dialogue has been written over there, and today I would like to tell you what is the meaning of all those sentences and how can you grab this opportunity, because for the last 3 or 4 days I have been making a lot of videos regarding conversation, because unless and until you have any idea regarding this conversation, you can't go ahead with your conversation with someone else. Suppose you just meet new people for the first time, and how can you extend your conversation with these new guys? So that's very important, yes or no? So if you don't watch the previous videos, so visit my channel and watch it, then you come back to this video and watch this video again. So now my friend, what is written over here? Where do you live? What is written? Where do you live? And here we are going to learn how can you ask where someone live. When you want to know about someone, where does he live or where does she live, you need to ask this question. Okay, are you getting my point? So in this time, that means when you want to know about someone, where does he or she live, so you need to ask that where do you live. That's very important question. Suppose we are getting a lot of difficulty to extend our conversation with new guys or the unknown people or the stranger, yes or no? Whenever you have little ideas that how can we extend, how can we go beyond our thought process, so in order to have this learning, you need to have these dialogues, so then you can carry forward your dialogues to with others. Otherwise you might have little difficulty to extend your conversation. Okay, so now what is written over here? Where do you live? Where do you live? When do you ask? When you want to know about the person who is just standing opposite of you. If you want to know about this person, where does he or she live, then you can ask where do you live. Okay, next, in response you can say I live in Agartala. If someone asks you where do you live, then you can say I live in Agartala in response. Okay, now when you say I live in Agartala, you see this Agartala is a name of a city, or you can also here you mention name of any country or the state. Okay, according to situation, according to place, according to the conversation, when the conversation going forward direction, when do you use it? According to situation, simply you remember it. I live in Agartala. Right now suppose you are in London, then you can say I live in India. Okay, so according to situation you need to use. Next, what is written over here? How about you? Instead of saying how about you, also you can say what about you. Both meanings are same. When you say how about you or what about you, meanings of these both sentences are correct. Or you can also say where do you live. Instead of saying how about you, you can also say where do you live. Okay, so that's very important. Then in response you can say I live in Dharmanagar. What? I live in Dharmanagar. But to remember always, you always remember what I have written here in Agartala. No? If I say I live, suppose I live at Badarghat or I live at Hapania. Okay, I live at, suppose if I write Badarghat in Agartala. If I write I live at Badarghat in Agartala, suppose I have written. So why did I mention at, preposition at before Badarghat, and why did I mention in, preposition in before Agartala? Here we need to understand some important things. Live, you know the meaning of live. Okay, someone, where does someone reside? Okay, so you can say I live at Badarghat in Agartala. Why did I mention at? Because if you compare both of these words, one is just telling you the location of this person, yes or no, he lives or I live, he lives at Badarghat. That means it is showing you the locality. What? The locality, the area. And it shows the name of a city. It represents the name of a city. So now, if you see this place is relatively smaller than this one. Yes or no? Always you remember your locality or your area always be smaller than your city, because always you remember that your locality always come under your locality always come under the city or the state. But it never happens that your city comes under the purview of any locality. It never happens. So it should be remembered by all of you that always you remember, always you keep it in your mind that your locality always come under your city. That's the reason when you write about your locality, so before it always use preposition at when you refer the locality first. And also one thing you should remember, your locality should be written first and then you should write your city name. What happened most of the time I have seen some of the students first write their city, name of the city, then they write the name of their locality. It is wrong process. There we should remember or maintain an order. What kind of order we should maintain? We should go in a not descending order, we should go in a ascending order. Ascending order means from smaller to bigger. So it is a smaller place relatively, this one. So you should mention your locality, then you can mention your city. So before mentioning your locality, you have to use the preposition at, and when you mention the name of your city, you should mention in preposition. That should be remembered by all of us. Okay, so I think all of you got this dialogue. So already I have made many videos on conversation, and I will go forward with this conversation, because unless I finish 700 class, I will not stop. So just understand it and grab this opportunity, and if you have any doubt, ask me freely and I will respond you personally. I personally respond to all of your comments. And don't forget to subscribe my channel English Gurukul, and here I am going to give you very powerful and very outstanding lessons. So let's grow together at English Gurukul. Thank you. Have a good day. Wish you all the best. Bye bye. Tata. Jai Hind. Jai Bharat.